Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Pooh Shiesty. Now, Pooh Shiesty was in Miami at KOD, meaning King of Diamonds nightclub. Now, everybody's heard of this place. It's world renowned. And it looks like, man, there was a ruckus that took place, man. And somebody ended up getting shot. But, man, I got to show a little journalistic integrity, if you want to call it that. Maybe we'll call it bloggeristic integrity. But this is not the same incident that happened like with the 2 people got shot and killed and then the 20 other people got shot. Those are 2 separate instances. What happened with Pooh Shiesty was something totally different, and it's getting conflated out there in the news and on social media, I see. So there's no better way to clear up what happened than to drop a video talking about what happened in the Pooh Shiesty situation and show that it was at a totally different location, but what went down. Because it looks like Pooh Shiesty was wilding out, man. It looks like Pooh Shiesty up that pole on somebody. Now, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Pooh Shiesty just a little bit and this show he had at King of Diamond nightclub last night. Now, first, man, before we get into that, let's talk about what didn't happen. Now, there was another shooting that took place yesterday, Memorial Day weekend. It was the second big shooting this weekend, right? And that happened earlier this morning, going into the morning from last night, right? Now, this was at a place called El Mula Banquet Hall. And this had a whole different set of rappers. It was local rappers that were there. And this was just a wild, brazen shooting. It was a horrible situation. Now, I did a whole video about that earlier, and this incident had nothing to do with Pooh Shiesty at all. So don't confuse the two. Now, with Pooh Shiesty, there was also a shooting, and it was at KOD. Now, the shooting at KOD is alleged because KOD hasn't came out and made a statement about it. Nobody on their staff has said anything about it. It's just some of the dancers took to social media and talked about what they saw happen. And allegedly, one of the bodyguards and security guards there got shot. So it was a whole big scene. But let's look at actually one of the video clips that's circulating on social media, that people are just talking about. And it's basically this right here. This short clip, and I'm going to leave it on a loop. And it's Pooh Shiesty walking and allegedly it's Pooh Shiesty walking with the pole out, you know what I mean? Letting it be known he's about whatever's going to go down. And there was a lot more that took place that night than that. It was pretty much at the end of the show that all this took place. Like, Pooh Shiesty was already leaving the stage and all that when everything started going crazy and people started yelling and saying somebody got shot before somebody actually got shot is what I'm hearing, or what a lot of people are saying. Now, let's also look at some of the details from the club that night, man. There was a lot of footage because obviously people going to the Pooh Shiesty show, they want to see they want to take a video image, they want to put it on social media that they at the show, and it shows a lot of what took place, and most of it was peaceful, and it was a peaceful night. Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man, and I know you're enjoying this video, but make sure you go and you follow me on social media platforms like Instagram, and also go to my Twitter page and make sure you hit that follow button there so you can get the latest and greatest updates of when I'm dropping my videos. And man, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button so we can spread this video around, and we trying to get 2,000 likes, so run them likes up. All right. Now, in this video from that same night at the club, or last night at the club at KOD's, you see Pooh Shiesty on stage, rocking the stage. You see the crowd. It's a packed show. That's always a good sign. And man, it's nothing going on, man. No issue. Until there was an issue. Now, the actual club or the promoters that night, they set out a video and they put it on social media, and it shows some different angles and things after things got out of hand, like this. Okay, now in this video, this is when things have gotten out of hand. You see the armed security pulling out, man, and up in them poles or them sticks or whatever you want to call it, man, on somebody in the crowd, right? And you see one of the dancers put this right there, man, we stuck in the locker room now because of safety issues, and you see security running out there. Then you also see Pooh Shiesty coming through the crowd right here, And you see them trying to edge people out of the way while he walks through. You know what I mean? And then it's going to jump and cut to another scene. You see the guy taking the money, which is funny. You're going to see this where people are just jumping out of the way because that's when allegedly somebody actually got shot. And that's the security clearing the room again. Man, crazy to say the least because, man, it seems like you can't go to a show these days without something wild going down, man. And that's the image that's circulating now. And it was released not too long ago, man. Now, to be honest, Pooh Shiesty looks like he was all right and like his team was all right. But for the one person who got shot, hopefully, man, they heal up, or even if that's true. Because normally with a business like that, that's well-renowned, you would see some type of news release or some type of news coverage. Only thing that's getting all the news coverage right now is the shooting that took place at the other club. But obviously there was an issue, there was a ruckus when Pooh Shiesty was leaving the stage, and man, somehow things just got out of hand. Now we might just, let's run the clip one last time. Okay, so let's look at this again. So you see there go to security, they trying to clear the room or whatever and see if there's any weapons or anything like that. So they had to pull out their weapons or whatnot. And then you see people just kind of getting out of the way. That's the locker room view where they're just, keeping the dancers safe and making sure they maintain safety in the place. And then you see this image or this shot of some guy taking money off their table. So he looks like he's taking money off the table, and I don't know what's going on there. But you see Pooh Shiesty and his team trying to push through. That's where you get that other vision or that other shot of Pooh Shiesty. He was walking through with the stick out, and obviously there was a reason for that. So then you have the security then clearing the room again. So, man, obviously, like I said before, something went down. I'm not sure who actually got hit, but it's according to sources online, man, it was one person, and it wasn't that same shooting where 20 people got hit and 2 people lost their life. You know what I mean? Crazy enough, man, because a lot of people go to Miami for Memorial Day weekend to have a good time, to turn up. It's like the national turn up spot for Memorial Day weekend. It's been that for like years. I mean, over a decade. Long time, man. Maybe even longer than that, man. People have been going out to Miami to have a good time. But, man, it looks like Pooh Shiesty, man, he cannot stay out of any type of mess, man. It seems to follow him around. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just bad energy going on, or you really can't blame energy, and you really can't blame the artist. Because when you're out in the nightlife and there's nightclubs, that happens at a regular nightclub when there's no artist there. You know what I mean? So anything like that can happen. And hopefully, man, nobody got hurt and everybody's okay. Now, what do you guys think, man? Do you think Pooh Shiesty just, has a cloud over him and this type of energy follows him? Or do you feel like, man, this could happen to any and every artist? So, man, it's no big deal. And we just got to get used to it. It's a part of hip hop, especially while the streets got a grasp on hip hop right now. Okay, now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content, and we out of here. Peace.